My name is Misaki, and I work at the company where my husband Daiki is the president. We live happily with our daughter Sakura. Today, we are at the park.
All right, everyone. Are you ready to build a sandcastle?
Yeah, we're all set.
Buckets, water, spray bottles, spatulas, and a few plastic containers. This is pretty serious.
We're building a castle out of sand, after all. Honestly, even this might not be enough.
Building such an elaborate castle in the sandbox at the park.
Mom, but Sakura is going to do it anyway.
Well said, Sakura. That's the spirit of a true man.
I will become the lord of my own castle.
All right, let's get started then.
Dad, Mom's not getting into the spirit.
It can't be helped. This is a romance only a man can understand.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess it can't be helped.
I feel like I'd lose if I pointed out that Sakura is a girl. On days off, we played a lot with Sakura and got energized. After returning from the park, my father-in-law came to visit our home.
Oh, Sakura. I came to visit.
Oh, it's Grandpa.
That's right. It's Grandpa who loves you so much that he wants to see you every day.
Hey, Dad, don't go putting strange ideas into Sakura's head.
Oh, is that so? Oh, right. I brought some gifts for everyone.
Oh, thank you very much.
Trying to distract us, huh? Well, Sakura, isn't that nice?
Yeah, I love Grandpa.
I see. You love Grandpa so much you want him to stay over, don't you?
As long as you keep saying things like that, we definitely won't let you stay over.
This is my father-in-law, a man of great character who treats both Sakura and me very well. In fact, my father-in-law is the current chairman of a company that has been in the family for generations. So, he and Daiki often have discussions about the business.
Performance-wise, it's decent.
Yeah, but at this rate, it looks like we might decline in the future. That's why I'm thinking of expanding the market.
Well, that is certainly a quick method. But it's also important to stay grounded. There are many things only we can create. Make sure not to lose sight of customer needs and quality.
I thought I understood that, but I'll reconsider it.
Yes, you should also analyze the cause of this potential decline more closely. I believe there were records in the predecessor's notes on how similar situations were overcome.
Really? That's exactly what we need. I can't believe something like that was so close by.
That's why, Daiki, in tough situations, it's important to take a step back and think.
I see. As expected, experience makes a difference.
When Daiki and my father-in-law talk about work, they look just like a master and his apprentice. I respect both Daiki, who never stops learning, and my father-in-law, who is strict but supportive. One day, while Daiki and I were talking, someone showed up unannounced.
So, before expanding, I think we should increase the number of engineers.
That sounds like a form of upfront investment.
Hey there, I'm Niji from Kuseka Corp. My old man told me to come by and say hello, so here I am.
Oh, we've been very grateful to your president. Are you the new sales representative?
No, I'm the new president.
What? When did the president change?
Just recently. My old man got sick, so I took over as the new president. So from now on, you'll be following my lead.
After saying just that, Niji left. Daiki and I were both stunned by his behavior, which was far from professional, and we were at a loss for words. From then on, Niji began making unreasonable demands on our company. Despite repeatedly refusing, he showed up again unannounced.
Hey, what do you mean you can't do what I say?
Another unannounced visit. As I've told you many times, we have deliveries to other companies as well. We cannot prioritize only your orders and ignore others.
That's right. Asking us to speed up delivery times or deliver new parts without even making samples. Honestly, President Niji, your demands are outrageous.
What? Are you kidding me? Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You subcontractors should just shut up and do what we tell you to do.
But that's not possible.
Enough! I'm canceling our contract with this old-fashioned factory.
What? Sure, this factory has been in operation since my great-grandfather's time, but…
Great-grandfather? Wow, how ancient is this place? No wonder your thinking is outdated and inflexible.
Hold on, you can't say things like that.
It's just the truth. My old man must have been an idiot to work with people like you. Listen, if you can't follow my orders, the contract is over. If you don't want to lose a well-paying client, you better shut up and do as you're told.
Niji tried to force his unreasonable demands on us, even threatening to terminate the contract. As I grew more and more upset by his behavior, Daiki, looking quite pleased, said,
Sure, Feel free to terminate the contract or whatever you want.
Daiki.
What? You infuriating. Fine then, the contract is terminated. Don't come crying to me later.
Hi, I'll return that line right back to you. By the way, the word regret means to feel sorrow later on. It's redundant.
Shut up. How dare you mock me? There are plenty of other suppliers. We won't regret a thing.
Oh really? There are plenty of other companies who want to do business with us too. It's a win-win situation. Well done, new president. What excellent management.
Enjoy your smug attitude while you can. There's no way anyone would want to work with such an old, run-down factory.
And yet, who was it that relied on this old, run-down factory until now?
You're so infuriating. Anyway, because of you, this company will go bankrupt. Goodbye.
Sure. Even if that happens, don't worry. We won't hold it against you. What a rude guy from start to finish.
Hey Daiki, are you really okay with this?
Oh, absolutely, because.
Saying that, Daiki whispered a certain fact to me. Though surprised, we soon returned to our busy lives and forgot about Niji. Several months later, Niji showed up unannounced for the third time.
I sincerely apologize for everything. Please renew the contract with us.
Even coming to apologize without an appointment.
There's no time for appointments. My old man is furious and really chewed me out. I had no idea you guys held the patent for the parts used in our best-selling product.
What? You didn't know? Aren't you the president?
I just became president. I couldn't grasp everything yet. I even tried having some random factories make the parts.
You mean that would be patent infringement?
Yeah, and no one agreed to take the job when they heard that.
Well, no one wants to commit a crime willingly. Not to mention, our technical skills are leagues above the rest.
So I'm really sorry. I'll bow, I'll grovel, I'll lick your shoes. Please renew the contract.
Stop that. I won't be able to wear those shoes again. And before you started acting high and mighty with us, why didn't you check what kind of deal you were making? Your father thought it important enough to send you to greet us.
You're absolutely right. I was really out of my mind back then. Please, I beg you, let's renew the contract.
Maybe you should consider a career in professional apologizing.
Niji, please stop groveling for now. As Daiki looked exasperated, Niji continued to grovel. Feeling that it had gone too far, I spoke up.
Madam, so does this mean you'll renew the contract with us?
Huh? Oh, no. I wanted you to stop because you're dirtying the floor.
What? That's harsher than I expected.
Harsh? It's just a fact.
Heck, I never thought the day would come when my own words would come back to haunt me. But I can't leave without securing the contract. Please renew it with us.
Hey, you've been one-sided from the start. Remember, you were the one who wanted to terminate the contract. We just complied with your decision. We have no intention of reversing it now.
I know, but please don't be so stubborn.
Hey, both of you. I just received a call from Niji's father. He said there's no need to forgive his son.
Oh, father. So, that call earlier was?
Yes, it was an apology from the former president, the chairman.
As my father-in-law stepped in, Niji seemed to see an opportunity.
Chairman, please persuade your son. If we can't make that product, our company won't survive.
I understand. Our parts are that valuable.
Then you see, right? We're a big company. Without those parts, countless employees will struggle to eat.
Yes, I see. That's why you shouldn't have made the wrong choice. It was you who made the decisions that put your employees at risk.
I know. I never imagined it would come to this.
Poor foresight, insufficient research, and a lack of respect. This outcome seems inevitable.
Yes, you're right. I got carried away with the title of president and didn't stay grounded. But I thought I was capable enough to be entrusted with the presidency. I had no idea about the patent. How could I have known?
You still don't get it. How could I have known isn't an excuse. Your father was a man of integrity. He treated us with respect. So we met his requests. Those patented parts were part of that. You denied all the effort and intentions of your father.
No, that wasn't my intention.
As president, you came here to negotiate a business deal. We responded, and the deal was concluded, albeit as a termination.
But that was based on my misunderstanding.
If you had come to us with a consultative approach instead of arrogance, it might have been different. But you saw us as inferior and refused to treat us as equals.
Judging by your attitude, I bet you acted the same way with others, too.
I just wanted to cut costs and increase profits, even a little.
That's all the more reason your attitude was wrong. We're not machines. Even machines break if overworked. With your methods, subcontractors would have left you sooner or later.
Business is built on mutual trust. Do you really think a simple bow and apology would fix everything? We won't respond to your unreasonable demands. I can't let down our employees.
No, this can't be.
You look down on us, your business partners. We were supposed to be working together.
So, go back and tell your chairman that we have no intention of resuming our business relationship.
Please reconsider. I can't go back like this. I might be held responsible and get fired.
Despite initially claiming to be concerned about his employees, Niji soon revealed he was worried about himself. Then my father-in-law spoke up.
I hadn't heard about you getting fired, but your father did mention that your removal as president was definite.
What? My removal as president? Definite.
You yourself said you might get fired. So why are you so surprised?
But if it's definite, that means even if we renew the contract, I'll still be removed.
Well, you did destroy the best-selling product. That's a massive loss. It's only natural for you to take responsibility.
Yes, you deserve to be removed. I never want to work with someone like you again.
You don't have to be so harsh.
You still don't get it. Let me explain something to you. You're not as competent as you think you are. If you keep working without realizing this, you're going to struggle your entire life.
What? I'm not that bad. I just made a mistake, or had bad luck. I have the skills to be the president of a major company.
If you truly had those skills, you wouldn't have made such a mistake. I don't think you really understand what you've done.
I understand perfectly. I caused billions in losses and may lead to massive layoffs. I get that much.
No, you don't. What would have happened to the company without those losses? It would have continued to grow and solidify its position as a major company.
Your blunder means your company will lose several years of growth. How will the shareholders see this? How will the public evaluate it?
What you did cast a long shadow over the company's future. If the company sues you, the losses could be so great that your life would be ruined.
What, you guys? Can't you be a little less harsh?
But you know it's not an exaggeration. You've lost your main product. You should plan your business strategy with this in mind.
No way. I caused that much damage. Are you all okay with this? Your decision is going to have that much impact on our company. Doesn't your conscience bother you at all?
I do feel sorry for your father, especially considering his health at the time. But it was his responsibility to entrust the future of the company to someone like you.
So, that's the end of the discussion. You're just disrupting our work. Please leave.
If you had followed in your father's footsteps, this wouldn't have happened. I'm disappointed in you.
I hope your company doesn't suffer too much. Goodbye.
No, this can't be happening. How did it come to this?
Thus, Niji stood there in shock for a while before trudging back to his company. Waiting for him was the furious former president, who made Niji kneel for hours while scolding him, ultimately demoting him from the presidency. Niji was then assigned to work as a regular employee, where he faced the disdain of his colleagues everywhere he went. This was because the company's losses led to the cancellation of all employee bonuses and pay raises, and he bore the brunt of their resentment. Unable to work in such an environment, Niji soon resigned. He couldn't rely on his parents and had to settle for a much lower-paying job. As a result, his girlfriend, who was hoping for a wealthy partner, left him. Niji ended up living alone in a small, 6-tatami apartment, sadly slurping instant noodles. Meanwhile, our family.
So, you want to build a castle with me?
Yes, I tried hard last time, but it didn't work out.
The sand didn't hold together as well as we thought.
Maybe trying to build it in the park sandbox was a mistake.
Well, how about trying this?
Grandpa, what kind of sand is this?
This is cement, a type of sand that gets very hard.
Cement. Are you going to spread cement in the park sandbox?
No, we're not doing that. But in about a month, there will be a rock-solid sandcastle standing there.
Wow, that's what you call a grand plan.
No, that's just a cement block. You'll definitely get in trouble.
Don't worry, Misaki. It will be so well made that no one will have any complaints.
That's not the issue. It's not about the quality of the work. Since then, we had been living peaceful days. Yes, that was in the past. Now, I find myself on the brink of having a mysterious object permanently installed in the nearby park. Daiki, fueled by his craftsman's spirit, and my father-in-law, eager to please his granddaughter, are both completely blinded by their enthusiasm. My only hope is Sakura, but she too seems fascinated and unlikely to help. Desperately trying to steer them towards building a sandbox in our yard instead, I began to plead with everyone.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.